I managed to get a glimpse of this game at Spiel 2022, and I was gagging to see how it was going to turn up after a very successful Kickstarter campaign. I'm talking about Taiwan Night Market, a game by Zonger that I found at Spiel, and believe me, it felt really cool. Now that I have it in front of me, is this game actually going to be worth the amount of money that you have to pay to get your hands on it? Well, I'm going to do the unboxing to find out. So play wheel. The Taiwan Night Market is an auction game in which you're going to be this entrepreneur that's going to go into the market and make the best food stall in the Taiwanese night street. And the whole thing felt so good to me. It just resonated so nicely. The box looks super gorgeous. I just love the graphic design they've put into it and the illustration with this beautiful cornucopia on top and this really zealous cat overlooking this tool. It just looks so lovely. In the back we get a good description of what this game is all about and an illustration as to what we're meant to be finding inside. This is a game for 3 to 4 people, ages 10 or older, and it plays in about 60 minutes, give or take. But let's take a look at the components and see what they are like. Okay, the box. It's actually quite thick. I think it was going to be thinner. It felt very thin when I touched it, but no, it's actually quite thick and nice. I like that. That's very good. And inside we start to see a number of loads of tokens and tiles and things. Let's take a look first and foremost at the rules. Okay, this is in Chinese. So let's look at the booklet in English. It's a big booklet. Very good printing. I do like the printing. I have to say, everything, the colors are very vibrant, everything seems to be very sharp. The layout is simple enough and clean enough. The font size is big that you will be able to read it without too many issues. And there aren't that many rules, just 7 pages of rule. And there are 2-player rules as well, so it can play 2 people only, which is nice. There's another paper here I want to look at. I don't know exactly what it is because this is in Chinese, and of course I don't speak Chinese or read it. So anyway, that's that. We get a bag with loads of tokens. Surprised that there's only one bag with so many tokens, and you have to be careful with these ones in particular because they look like aspirins, so you could end up trying to cure your headache with that, and it would probably be a very bad idea. So we have these cute tokens with zealous looking cats, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 of these. Then we get cat looking tokens in different colors and more aspirins, but these are different. This is going to be like another brand of another medicine to take away the pain, it looks of it, or to control your ikitami. I don't know, I could invent an awful lot of uses for medicines that look like those colors. So let's just not go there, shall we? better. And then we get some kitty tokens, and there are an awful lot of them. It's a shame that they don't come in different boxes because or different bags, because these could rub and become faded, which is not cool. So I will find my very own baggie to put these things away in a safe manner that will make them last a little longer. I should think about what to tell you whilst I'm putting all these things away. And the reason I'm putting these things away is because these tokens can be a little bit on the small side, and I don't want to lose any, because I would get a hiss effect if I lost a token and I couldn't play the game with all the correct tokens. That would be like, wow, disastrous talk. Okay, tiles. We get square cards. Open with mild resistance. The cards are thin, but actually quite rigid, so they're not bad material at all. They're just not laminated, which is a pity. And we get the different stalls. I love the amount of detail. Some people may argue it's a little bit too much because these are very small illustrations. So, and there's so much detailing here. I really want to do that with my fingers and try to expand the whole thing and zoom in, because there's so much to look at. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'm digging it quite a lot, and there are so many different stalls. This is so cool. Okay, and then there's yet another one, which we're going to again open with only mild resistance, which is nice. 46HR 1420. Okay, I don't know what that means. But we go from 0 to 12, and then from 4 to 20. These are loans, apparently, which I bet you anything is not a good thing in game. Then booth number 3029 1. Okay. Okay, all things I have to learn what they actually mean. So this is another. Oh, okay, this is the round structure card. This is quite thick and nice, actually. I like the feel of it. This is the Night Market Booster expansion, so it comes with expansion. Wow, I must have unlocked that in Kickstarter. Then we get a number of tokens, which is one missing, which is here. So that shows you how easily it comes out. But I will show you nevertheless, like pop, 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 pop. They come out very easily, so they don't get damaged, which is nice. And everything has been printed very close to the center, which is good. Sometimes when you take a deeper look at a game, you will see how, for instance, in these round tokens, they will not be exactly in the middle, which means that the illustrations inside could be a little bit to the left, to the right, or to the top, or to the whatever. But in this case, they all seem to have really fallen in the right places, which is very nice indeed. And the cut is also very good because they come out very, very nicely and easily. And another one, and then we get a board. No, we get more tokens. Okay, I don't know what it is. This is the number of rounds, obviously. More tokens. Loads more. And the board, which is going to be huge, I bet. It's not bad. It's not mega ginormous, but it is good. Now, will it sit flat? I don't think it is. Or nearly. It's going to need just a tiny, tiny little bit of training. Just a tiny little bit. But look at that. And here is where you can start putting the cards with your stands to make your very, very own Night Market. Production-wise, I don't really have anything to complain about here. I wish the cards have been laminated to make them a little bit more resistant, but they feel okay. They handle fine in the hand. It's not like other games where the cards stick together and it's very difficult to even unfold them. No, these do very, very nicely indeed. I do miss not having an insert for all these, because these are going to go all over the place inside the box, which is a pity. But other than that, the production is actually okay. I like the illustrations, I like the quality of the printing, I like the quality of the board. It's quite thick and nice, the box is very good. So overall, if it plays as good as it has been produced, we are going to have quite a gem in our hands. Of course, I've already played some of other Zonger's games like Monster Busters, and I had a great time. And I remember the interview before the game came out, and I felt very excited about the game. So I'm very much looking forward to spreading this on my table and finding out exactly how it plays. If you have already done it, and you could be, because there are a good number of comments already in the Board Game Geek, and this is standing at a very, very solid 7, which is very good, and most of the compliments seems to be okay. Somebody says from Singapore, the artwork doesn't need to be anthropomorphic, the cube space on the board is not functional, interesting theme, but too fiddly. Expansion market makes it worse. Wow, okay, that's blunt, but there are a fair amount of good reviews. First play in 2024, but only give it a 6. Why? That doesn't tell me anything. So there are mixed selection, too many random factors. Anyway, I could spend hours reading through this, but as you can see, there are people who love it, people who don't love it. So at the very least, we can say that this game is not going to leave you indifferent, which in itself is probably something pretty good, I would say. But let me know if you have already played it. I would love to hear what you have to say, and I am looking forward to trying it on the table and finding out what me and my friends actually make of it. In the meantime, thank you very, very much indeed for being there. It is genuinely appreciated, and I will talk to you very soon indeed. Take care, so play we all.